Let's do it. Hi guys, CohhCarnage here with yet another build video. This is my third version of my Trickster build. So far, by far, this version is the strongest build that I've made to date. I'm having a much easier time golding T15s. I'm also, I've brought back Hunt the Prey into the build, which I really enjoy because I feel the warping around makes it all a lot more kind of iconic and a lot better. It also speeds up the expeditions by being able to kind of get the stragglers, warp over to them, and have all sorts of fun. So anyway, without further delay, let's go ahead and really quickly talk about the build. I'll try to make this as fast as we can. This build revolves around three main skills: Twisted Rounds, Vendor's Knife, and Hunt the Prey. The basic gameplay loop of the build is you always try to have Twisted Rounds on you. You throw your knife first, and then you warp in behind with Hunt the Prey, and you blast. We'll do a quick look at our class here. We are an Assassin's base build. We pretty much have all the stuff that gives us the most damage that we can. We did skip the armor piercing since hopefully our Twisted Rounds will be up, which bypasses most of that. We did go ahead and take Outriders Executioners since we brought Hunt the Prey back into the build. We went up here to grab the cooldown of the movement skill, but we didn't go all the way over to Transfusion since Weapon Leech is not hugely important in this build, and hopefully you have it on your shotgun. I don't yet. I'm still looking for a good shotgun with Weapon Leech, but it's not too needed, as 5% isn't quite worth that point where you can get something like, you know, an additional 15% damage or one of these periphery skills. Going into our mods, we'll quickly go over each mod so you guys can see what I'm working with here. This is our main gun, and if everything works properly, it's the only gun you'll need. You can have a secondary gun with some fun backup mods, like an assault rifle for some range, maybe with some powerful single hit mods. There's one particular for the assault rifle that makes like an AoE grenade explosion. Pretty cool if, you know, you're doing a guard the spire kind of mini event in one of the expeditions and you want to take out some stragglers and things. But really, for me, I pretty much just stick with this one shotgun. Now, Killing Spree is the new mod I have on this. I did used to have a mod that would give me guaranteed crit after every kill, but it only lasted for 4 seconds. And I found by subbing in Killing Spree, there's a lot more, not only a lot more forgiveness, because if you don't have mobs immediately, you can still go out and kind of run around and find some, but also this is raw damage that it stacks up to 75%, and you can still crit on top of that, which is really nice as well. Perpetuum Mobile is the reason that you will hopefully not have to reload too many times in your expedition. What you want to be doing the entire round is, due to another mod on our armor, you're going to be aiming down the sights mostly. Keep an eye on your ammo, and anytime you see it start to get low, start looking for a target that you can shoot and kill, so Perpetuum Mobile can then reload your magazine, so you can then keep that Twisted Rounds buff on you. Moving into our actual mods, we have Strong Twist to give us a little additional firepower. We've got Mitigation from Death. This is the reason I'm now aiming down the sights most of the time. 45,000 armor for every 10 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. This really helps the survivability of our normally squishy build. We have 2 more important survivability mods that I'll show you here in a second. Moving on, we've got additional mag. You don't need additional mag. In fact, if you do it properly, you can sub this mod in for something else, because if you really get good at managing your ammo, you don't need that second round, that second magazine too often. But again, it's nice for a little bit of a fallback, especially if, you know, you only have one big mob you're working on or something like that. Or again, you know, things go really fast in this game. Sometimes you just don't have the snap to get that little mob killed before your ammo exhausts, so having that second mag can be pretty useful. Perseverance Shield, another great survivability mod. This can really help get that extra kill at close range to shoot back your health, as that's one of the Trickster traits. It is a very nice mod, and with the 5-second recharge, it gives you a lot of versatility if you find yourself trapped in a corner or something and you don't have a phase dodge to get you out of there. Moving on, we have Bloodlust, more firepower. As you're probably noticing the trend, this build is all about firepower. 17,505 additional firepower for every 3 kills. Stacks up to 3 times with a 10-second. Phantom Dash here is actually one that I'm going to remove. Phantom Dash will eventually be replaced with the T3 mod off of a set helmet that makes it so every time we warp, we reload our ammo. That would be so good in this build, because once we replace Phantom Dash with that skill, we can actually go back here and most likely drop Perpetuum Mobile, put something really strong in here, like the mod from this, for instance, Shadow Comet, and then we would not only be having a Killing Spree 75% extra damage on our gun, but then we'd also be doing 210,000 every 3 seconds in an AoE. It would be incredibly powerful. That would be very cool. But again, until we get the mod that gives us the reload on Warp with Hunt the Prey, Perpetuum Mobile is what's keeping that up. As I've not used the mod yet, I am hoping that the that the jump with that is actually a refill and not a reload. If it's a reload, then it may not be quite as good, and we may have to stick with perpetual mobile, as that would actually burn the magazines, which would be unfortunate. Kind of like the if your magazine's under 50%, roll to reload thing. I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Moving on, we have Behemoth Gloves. I recently got the Captain Hunter mod, which adds 25% damage to elites. A very strong mod. Does a lot of extra damage to the big guys. It's pretty fantastic. And yeah, a very cool in there. Personal space, again, 50% more close range damage. Loving that as well. Going down to here, we've got radiation jump. This is huge in this build, especially versus the large enemies. You warp, you throw Venator's Knife to get the hit for twice the damage. You warp behind them to give them vulnerable, and then you blast them. That is an excellent combination. Now, one other important thing to mention, by the way, I'm currently using an automatic shotgun. I think I will attempt to sub in a pump shotgun to make that first shot even stronger. So right now we are using an automatic shotgun in this build, but a pump shotgun may actually work significantly better with the synergy of having that one giant hit from behind when you kind of stack the Venator's Knife with the vulnerability and the Hunt the Prey. You're also getting 50% on both of those because of our class tree. So a huge amount of extra damage. You stack that with Killing Spree, it's kind of nuts. So that is something I'm actually looking for right now, is a pump shotgun. That may be a little bit better. Also on the bottom here, we have Emergency Stance, which is another excellent survivability trait. Between our boots and our chest, right when we hit 30%, we get an 8,800 point shield and 65% resistance buff from that. It's a very good, strong combination, and it makes it for those times where you just take a little bit too much damage, or when you're building up your mitigation from death stacks. It makes it so you can kind of have that little bit of extra survivability to get just a few more kills and go from there. So pretty cool. One last thing to mention, there is a perfect role for Trickster in this build, and that is what you're looking at right here on this armor. Bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, and close range damage. If you ever see any armor with those three substats, hang on to it, because at that point, if you get some mods that you want in it, that is considered probably some of the best rolls you can have for this build. So anytime you get any sets of armor, just glance through them, and if you see bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, and close range damage, if it's blue, at that point you want to try bumping it up to purple. See if one of those three mods that you get to pick from is something useful. If it already comes with a useful mod, or it's purple and has two useful mods, fantastic. Or purple with one useful mod, and you can sub out the other one. But yeah, keep your eyes open for those three magic stats. Your goal is to have all 5 pieces of your armor with that. On that note, this build is very strong. It uses a combination of many different things. I did used to use Borrowed Time, but I ended up really kind of enjoying Hunt the Prey a lot more. Hunt the Prey does mess up a little bit, but thanks to our survivability, in the times that it does, we can still kind of survive and keep the build going. Here's a little bit of the build in action. Jumping behind them to give vulnerability is a great way to keep that going. Do a knife, do a warp, and they just melt. Keeping an eye on our ammo, making sure we're blasting little guys whenever we get too low. Seeing stragglers, just warp on over. Whenever there's a bunch of little guys, just lay into them. As long as you're getting those kills, you don't need to worry about your magazines. And that is the build. Hope you enjoy it. It's a pretty fun build. My name is CohhCarnage. Hope you enjoyed this video. Find me at twitch.tv/CohhCarnage. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the channel and ask. This build will continue evolving. We may do more videos, but anyway, see you in Outriders. Thanks for watching. Awesome. All right. Guys, I think that was pretty good, right? I think we got most of the stuff. Okay. More disco when? Friday.
Applause, please.
Yeah. I like how during that I glance over in chat and some dingus is like, "You talk too much." Like, dang. Excellent chat commentary there. Okay, this is going to be interesting because of my last build, I always had a little bit of trouble here. So let's see how this goes. Hey, Crizzle, what's up, dude? Still didn't kill him. Okay, yeah, this build is posting this area. That was a lot easier than when I did this last time. Whew! What do you get when you put human DNA in a goat? 30 days in county for the first offense. Oh, Cat Tie, that was a little uncouth for you, sir. Just saying, armor has an 85% reduction limit. Cool, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I shot the wrong one. They were right next to each other, the dingles. Damn, dude, stop hitting me. I'm doing things. Girl, I am doing things. Oh, son of a... Stop hitting me. Jesus! Jesus Cristo! Girl, I'm trying to smack you in the face, and you're just like, no! I'm gonna hit you instead! God, you son of a... Move out the way! Okay. Excuse me. Goes like, take my hot iron. That's right. That's exactly what I'm like. Take my hot iron. Uh-oh. Oh, well, it's a good time for it. We just got the little dudes. That works. Another thing I really like about this is we don't rely on borrowed time to keep our armor up. So I feel like there's no like big downtime where we have to worry about just getting our ass kicked, which is what we had to do with borrowed time, unfortunately. Oh, it didn't make it. Oh, yeah, it's fine, Red. Absolutely. Yeah, but if we can just at Nuriel, if you can coordinate with Red and just change out the Cohh.tv/build and B3 and all that good stuff when it's ready, I'd appreciate it. Hey, Edgesuro with the 69 months.
Who the hell are you?
Nice. Hey, Superior Female, how are you? How are you?
The Ferals found a pod. Now they think I'm falling for this painfully obvious trap. What a bunch of clowns.
What would be the perfect shotgun attributes? Probably weapon leak, close range damage, and I don't know what the third one is. I'm not sure what the pool is for those, so I'm not entirely sure. Maybe crit? Can you have weapon leak, crit, and close range? That would probably be the best. If that's even doable. I don't know if that's doable. Move! Move! Your dumb corpse got in the way. Freaking monsters. Dumb dead bodies.
Creatures. Did that feral maniac capture them for sport?
Even in death, they annoy me. It is Superior Female. Thank you. I'm trying to shoot those little things under them, but it does not seem to be working well. Like a bear? A little like gill thing? Huh. I think I'm just, surprise, missing. I know, I don't want to stun anybody.
I think that's the last of the monsters, but that maniac isn't too happy about it.
I only see crit damage or weapon leak in the
we go.
first line, so I think they share the same slot. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down. Damn, girl. Oh, Lord. Okay. Or just, you know, dodge out of my stuff. That works. Ah, balls. Oh, still got another round. Ah. That well. Yo, T15, Coliseum,
Not a
gold.
bad shot. Maybe you'll finally shut up now. The pod is ours.
Baboom. Do, 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 do. All right, give me my hat. And yeah, I actually think, I think unfortunately, the more that I'm thinking about it, I think it does actually reload the gun, in which case I really don't know how good that helmet would be. Which kind of sucks, because I was really looking forward to getting it. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Where's the build? The build will be up on YouTube in just a little bit. So on the guns, we can get... yeah, the first slot seems to be Armor Pierce, Crit, or Weapon Leech. Close range damage would definitely have to be on there. So I guess the only thing we really need is Weapon Leech, and close range damage. That's like the necessary stuff. It looks like our tertiary would be either like long range damage or healing received or skill life leech. I don't think skill life leech works on our twisted rounds. It's a little weird how that works, but I don't believe it works. I don't think. Kind of hard to test. Oh, that's not bad. I don't need those though, but have you put the T2 passive mod in your sidearm? Says Alleluia. What do you mean? What do you... There's lots of T2 passive mods. Which one are you talking about? I do remember someone in chat saying that there was a mod on your sidearm that worked on your primary weapons. Is that what you're talking about? And which mod is that, if that's the case? Anomaly enhancement. So the anomaly enhancement mod on your sidearm gives you permanent anomaly enhancement even if you don't have it out. It's actually called T2 anomaly enhancement. Let's verify this real quick.
Time, life on Eve, just seeing worsening versions of
Anomaly power 44.3k.
You've proven that all it takes
Main
is a few
shotgun's
good
equipped.
people to make a difference.
May just be a bug. Yeah, it may just be a bug. I mean, let's check. Anomaly enhancement. Oh, chat, what was my firepower? It doesn't seem to have gone up. I think it was around 167k. I don't think so, dude. Maybe they fixed it. That would have been a bug anyway. That would have been a bug. That would have been a bug. Yeah, I don't think it worked. Joe Purdy, if you come, I did a build video tonight. If you want to go back in the VOD a little bit before it gets chucked over to YouTube, but yeah, tomorrow night I'll have a build command up if you want to see a breakdown of everything the build is and all that. But yeah, for now I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some sleep because we got Evil Genius 2 in the morning, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna be starting a little bit late because I have a D&D meeting, I think, tomorrow evening. But as soon as that is done, then I will jump on and we'll probably do some more Outrider farming and see if we can't make this build even better. I also kind of have this goal of wanting to T15 gold every single mission. So I think right now that's kind of my goal, is I want to T15 gold solo every single mission with our build and kind of keep fine tuning it until we do. So yeah, should be fun. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. ET. Have a great rest of your evening. And as always, thank you so much for being here. See you guys later.